hadn't occurred anywhere else. I was doing a lot of peyote when I was like 20 years old. I was doing like peyote twice a week for like 4 months. And you know, and all these like peyote, you know, like mescaline and mushrooms and LSD, you know, and intense trips, they're very similar, you know, but they're flavored differently. And there's certain things to the visuals that are different. And I noticed after repeatedly taking peyote that a lot of the way I was seeing colors and patterns was similar to the way you see even tourism colors, you know, and you know the bright kind of way they're doing it. And that was the first time I realized, oh yeah, of course, because all these things were plant sacraments as part of the spiritual community, that people with these experiences would try to represent it down here. So a lot of your Aboriginal pointillism stuff all relates to that. And the music, like a lot of that kind of sounds, you know, Islamic prayers, Jewish canners, didgeridoos. It's all trying to capture. Sometimes you hear sounds like that in those realms, right? And it was interesting because the thing with the Mexicans, with the Mesoamerica, who were really steeped in plant sacraments, and then you know the peyote and the mescaline, I'm having these things going. Well, I can see it in their art and I can see it in their color scheme, and I noticed that the Incas, is it the Incas, the Aztecs? Yeah, the Incas had similar stuff. And I was going, well, what's happened with the, you know, transporting peyote over land, or what the hell was going on, right? Because at the time, I didn't know about San Pedro cactus. And then like a few years later, I found out that the Incas were at the San Pedro, which is mescaline, and they had very similar, you know, representations in their color schemes, which where we go, yeah, they were both doing mescaline, independent of each other. So it was actually kind of like a control that, like, we went, yes, this concept that cultures all the time try to bring back and represent, because it's so, you know, these visionary experiences are so overpowering. I mean, the bloody Aztecs thought they had to take out somebody's heart every day so the sun would come up tomorrow. Got it wrong, guys.
So how do you take this bone?
You gotta boil it, didn't you?
Yeah. You're supposed to take like a section like about like this, and mostly inside the skin stuff.
Then you boil it.
Boil it up in water for hours.
Have you done that?
I have, and I just got very mild stuff. I did it once and haven't gotten back to it, even though I had a dream where I was high on mescaline, which I took as a sign that I should do some mescaline. 'Cause I've had really, you know, mescaline's been very excellent experience, always been positive, incredibly positive experience, never a bad trip on mescaline. But the problem with mescaline is, and I take this spiritually, it's not, I don't believe in any recreational use. I kind of like get bristles when people think about this recreationally, eh? And, but the problem is, for a strong dose, you need like 14 hours. I mean, it's a pretty long time out there, right? It's like 2 hours, you know, after you puke for about a half an hour. You know, you take your couple hours and then you're going, eh? Who's got 14 hours? A busy man.
So that's in Pedro too, that one?
No.
No. Oh. To me they look exactly the same. Theoretically different?
Jimmy, it brings back the time I remember before I studied horticulture. I remember driving over to horticulture school to sign up, and I was looking around the suburban landscape going, well, even though I'm going to gain more than I'm going to lose, what I'm going to lose is forever not being able to look at a green landscape as just greenery. Right? You know, I can't relate, Jimmy. I see them different. I know too much.
I mean, do they look the
I
same?
understand, Jimmy. Yeah, they're columnar cactus that are ribbed. Yeah, okay.
And they're different because...
They're different species.
Yeah, but how can you tell by looking at it?
Well, look how much further indented this is. It's got different little whoozawatches.
Different
I happen to know that that's Sirius Jarmakaru because I grew it from seed.
Yeah, right. That's because you knew to grow it from seed. So an average person of average intelligence, so they can say that was, you know. But yeah, now they're looking at it, these ones are deeper ridged. And different.
But of course, some species may have variations in form like that.
Yeah, well, there you go. So,
form or whatever.
So,
but Jimmy, I just know it. So I can tell you, leave me alone. I'm trying to pick on you again.
You're trying to tell me I'm dumb for not knowing the difference between those two things?
No, I didn't say that.
Follow that man. We should engage in some more banter. Where's your strap? Throw your strap.
Listen, man, do you have any acacia plants growing here?
Yeah, I got, I put in some Maydenia, but there's plenty of acacias around the area.